Hello, my awesome and amazing Scorpios. It's Mel with Blue Scorpion Tarot here to bring you another general collective reading. Let's see what's going on in the overall energy dynamics, calling upon the trusted ancestors of my Scorpio viewers and subscribers to bring in the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth through the power of the numbers. And so it is. Let's see if I can adjust this a bit. Okay. And of course, rolling the dice to see what I need to shuffle a deck to. Power of number 4. Some of you Scorpios are dealing with an Aries or a Taurus born in the month of April. Power of number 6, you could be dealing with a Gemini or a Cancerian born in the month of June. Power of number 7, you could be dealing with a Cancerian and or a Leo born in the month of July, but adding up the numbers brings us to the power of number 17. You could also be dealing with an Aquarius, but with the power of number 17 is the Star card. You could be a celebrity or you're rising to the top of your career, your success, being in the spotlight, Scorpio. This could be about recognition, achievement, healing, cleansing, renewal, reconciliation, wishes being fulfilled. You may also be dealing with another Scorpio, picking up on Sagittarius energy, Capricorn energy. I'm also picking up on, you could have been born in 1961, 1964, 1967. You could have been born in 1971, 1974, 1976, or possibly 1977 for some of you, okay? So, going to the power of number 17, there could be a celebrity that is spying in on you, Scorpio. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. Okay. Trusted ancestors of my Scorpio viewers and subscribers, what is the overall general collective message, please? What does Scorpio need to know at this time frame? Show me what's up. The King of Swords. Interesting. You could be thinking things through right now, Scorpio. You could be dealing with an air sign, an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Something about mental clarity or direct communication. You could also be dealing with a judge or a lawyer. You could also be dealing with somebody who is a cop, picking up on a cop, a little bit of a firefighter or an EMT. Okay. What is this King of Swords in relation to Scorpio's energy? Something about the truth, justice and or victory, or somebody wants to bring you the truth, or you know the truth about something, Scorpio. This could also be your third eye and your crown chakra on the verge of finally waking up. Maybe able to get like spiritual downloads, or you're interpreting messages, signs, or synchronicities in a very different way. There could be a lot of ideas that are stewing and brewing right now on, even maybe on a creative level in regards to a business. Something about direct communication. I keep picking up on direct communication. It could definitely be your third eye and your crown chakra opening up. High priestess energy. You could be dealing with an Aquarius or a Pisces born in the month of February. Spiritual downloads. This is what I'm picking up on. Your intuition is going to heighten. And the way to help that out is to put the work in by listening to binaural beat frequencies and or guided meditations. It's time to start strengthening that intuition. That's what I keep hearing. But there is something here about direct communication, or somebody is secretively spying in on you, or they could be watching you from a distance. Something about the truth. Whatever truth has been hidden from you, Scorpio, the truth is going to come to the surface. That's what I keep picking up on. It's like I see the moon card in my mind's eye. You could be dealing with a Cancerian. Wow, Queen of Swords. Wow, there's a couple here. There's a divine counterpart. You may not be seeing eye to eye with someone right now, Scorpio. Or you turned your back because your intuition knows better or knows the truth about whoever it is that you're dealing with. This could be a friend, a lover, former partner. This could be family member, a friend, whatever. Okay, so you might have turned your back on something or someone, or there's a couple here. You could have went through a breakup, a split, a separation, a divorce. You could have called out the truth on someone, Scorpio, or somebody called out the truth on you and maybe you weren't willing to reveal something. It almost feels like somebody was trying to get away with something or lie. I'm just picking up that there was a lie. Here you are, Scorpio, on the bottom of the deck. Male or female. You've been trying to stay in your zen, finding that peace of mind, peace of heart, that balance. Balancing your emotions. That's what I'm also picking up on. The Ace of Wands, you could be dealing with a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. You could be looking off into the distant horizons right now, Scorpio, thinking about a fresh new start, a brand new beginning after maybe somebody had shut the door on you. Maybe you had to shut the door on someone because you caught them in a lie. Some of you feel used for money or sex. There could have been a friends with benefits situation. Somebody was trying to, I feel like somebody here was trying to take advantage of a situation or take advantage of your good nature. You could have been trying to be very helpful to someone and maybe you were giving them advice and they weren't taking your advice. So maybe you just felt like, you know what, I'm going to shut the door on this. Because no matter what I say, somebody's not listening here to me. Yet somebody's waiting for communication. There could be communication that's coming in, but it feels like breadcrumb type of text messages. Don't respond to that. Or somebody wants to apologize for their behavior or have a brand new start here with you. You've got two aces. But right now, Scorpio, you're just like, you know what? I've got my surfboard. I'm going to ride my own wave right now. And I'm waiting for my ships to come in a different direction. What does this person want to say to Scorpio? Somebody may end up eventually telling you that they are single. You could be dealing with an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And somebody's watching you like a hawk, because there's a hawk here. I feel like somebody's got regret, or they regret lying to you. You could be a tarot card reader or an oracle card reader. A lot of you are just trying to pay attention and mind your own business. I'm picking up regret, regret, regret. Regret for lies. Because there's a lot of truth here. The Wheel of Fortune, you guys, bottom of the deck. A fated turn of events. You're going towards your fate and your destiny right now. And for some of you, shutting the door on this person could have been the best choice that you made. But I feel like this person's going to try to come back around the bend again. Maybe try to get on your good graces. You could have predicted something to someone, Scorpio, and it could have came true for them. Now they could be absolutely dumbfounded, especially if they went off to a third-party situation. I feel like there's a breakup. There's a breakup happening with a specific person and a third party. This is what I'm picking up on. And there's the I told you so. You could have tried to forewarn somebody not to hang out or hang about around with certain people. I feel compelled. I think I'm going to go into the Kipper deck. And then go into the hidden truth. Somebody wants to speak their truth to you, but it almost feels like there is a breadcrumb text message. Or if all of a sudden that somebody's just randomly trying to, let's just say, for example, you dealt with someone, okay? And let's just say you're connected. Excuse me for a minute, I'm getting some more coffee. Let's just say you were connected still to a specific person that you could have had interest in. Maybe you went out a few times, who knows? And you know that they're with a third party, but maybe they're still connected with you on a social media platform. And randomly, maybe you haven't really talked to them in a long time, but you kind of know what's going on a little bit. But your emotions have changed. You've gone cold, emotionally cold on this person. Like you just don't care. For some of you, you just don't care about this one person. And it's like they could randomly message you out of the blue, or maybe they have been a little bit at a time. But they're not exactly apologizing. They're just trying to, for some of them might be just trying to make conversation, or they will be making random communication in order to get your attention. But you could be very much on the surface with this person. But yeah, I feel like they've been spying in on you. I think this person is still very much attracted to you. They still feel like they have passion or chemistry with you. Let's go into the Kipper deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sudden wealth. Again, you could be getting bright ideas right now, Scorpio, that can bring you in a tremendous amount of wealth. It could be through a service, a business, a product, etc. These bright ideas, the spiritual downloads that Spirit is sending you for your creativity. poverty. This person on a romantic level could have left you out in the cold, but you knew the truth. You knew the truth of this person and what they were going to do. Some of you were listening to your intuition. Others of you were not. You could have tried to just like extract answers out of this person, but it could have backfired on you. You could be in lack mentality with your finances, and these bright ideas, these spiritual downloads that Spirit is sending to you can start making you wealth, residual income to bring you in more foundation, structure, support, and stability. Great fortune, Lady Fortuna energy right here. This could also be these spiritual downloads or these bright ideas, because I'm hearing Tony Bennett in my head right now, the song Rags to Riches. If I were to go from rags to riches. I've had this energy come up before. Some of you are fearful of the unknown, fearful of success, fearful whether or not these ideas, especially for business, are going to bring you into that prosperity. Well, the only way it's going to happen, Scorpio, is to actually physically put the work in. That's the only way you're going to change your fate and your destiny. You're not going to get rich off of your friends nor your family. Okay, they're not in truth going to be your number one supporters at all, by any means. They're not. They are not going to be your number one support system. Okay, so this is you having the courage and the faith within yourself in regards to entrepreneurship to really buckle down. It's time to buckle down and figure out means or ways to get your working capital. What is it going to take for you to have the courage maybe to go talk to a loan officer, small business loans, grants, SBA loans, especially for a lot of you female Scorpios that are in business right now or want to be, working for yourself in this moment. Being able to have more freedom, more flexibility, more time with your children. If you got small children and, not having to work, quote unquote, the 9 to 5, and you're missing out on opportunities with your kids, because the whole day goes by, 5 o'clock rolls around, you're tired, you're exhausted from your normal job, and got to put dinner on the table, make sure the kids are getting in the shower, clean and fresh, make sure they got their homework done. And then by 8:30, 9 o'clock, you're really exhausted. And it's like, where's the time for you and your business? Something needs to get buckled down here in order for this financial success to come in. For those of you who could be in a situation like this, this is going to have to be structured in such a way that it makes sense to you. Because the weekends may be the only time for you to creatively work on anything. But you're supposed to come into this great fortune or abundance. But this is purely based off of your work ethic. Some of you might even have a YouTube channel. And you're trying to grow, your content, your subscribers, things like that. Unless if you put the work in. Some of you could be stressed out mentally thinking, oh, it's going to be too hard. It's going to be laborious and toil and labor, etc. Well, yeah, sometimes it is. But it's worth it. That the quote unquote, the blood, sweat, and tears that you put into your line of work, what it is that drives you, what motivates you, Scorpio, to go the distance. For those of you who are in business, but I also feel here too that somebody is also feeling on a specific person level, on a romantic level, somebody is feeling the lack without you in their life, And I think this person is coming into this awakening that they actually, in truth, could have had it all with you, even if it was for a short period of time. Maybe you went out with this person for a few weeks, could have been for a few months. They dropped you like a hot potato. They went off to somebody else. Something in their world is not working out because somebody wants to come in and possibly apologize. If they get that level of courage, okay, they might have thought, like, you could have done something spectacular, or you could have really bossed up, Scorpio, or leveled up. And now I feel like this person could have some form of regret because maybe they intuitively feel or see that something different about you or special, or that you are going to rise to the top. I feel, Scorpio, in 2023, there's could be a breaking point where you're going to be like a shock factor to a lot of people. Or you may see this in your mind right now of just, boom, exploding on the scene. You know what I mean? And it could take this person, it could really shake this person up. Like, how did he or she do that? Which in turn could draw their energy towards you because confidence is hot and sexy. And not only that, I will quote from the channel on YouTube, The Art of Love, the host, Lucia. She says, rejection creates attraction. So right now, if somebody's trying to come in and speak their truth, and the rejection, by you turning your back on them, it's creating attraction in their mind, which is going to prompt them to feel like you are a challenge for them, but in a good way. Whereas before, they could have found your energy challenging because they could have been overwhelmed with the connection between you and them, and it was just too much for them to handle. They weren't mature enough. They weren't mature enough to handle the connection. Expectation. See, again, look at this. There's kind of like a theme going on. Looking off in the distant horizons, looking off through the window to the distant horizons. Like, I feel like, Scorpio, you almost expect eventually that this person is going to figure out a way to reach out to you. But you may have this quote unquote little sneaky plan to keep things very much on the surface with this person and not show them a lot of emotion. And pretty much until they stop breadcrumbing you, don't respond to insignificant text messages. You know what I mean? This person might be expecting you to be nice because they may see you as being nice all the time. So when you give them the cold shoulder, or you're on the surface with them, it's going to make them start thinking like their head is all up, thinking up in the sky, like, wow, he's being cold to me, she's being cold to me. Well, why? He or she never used to act that way before. I don't know. For them, it's like a sense of rejection. But for a lot of you Scorpios, you're just looking in another direction, away from this person. But yet it's like eventually you expect this person to figure out a way to reach out to you. Where there was an ending, somebody wants a new beginning. Could be dealing with another Scorpio. Picking up on Aquarius, born on January 28th. Could be dealing with a Cancerian born on July 11th. Picking up on a Leo, August 10th. Could be a Scorpio born on October 26th. Picking up on Taurus. Taurus, born on April 26th. Toil and labor. This person, when they come to reach out, I feel like this person eventually is going to tell you they're not dealing with a third party. And you could be like, oh, that's too bad. And this is a false person. This is a false person coming in, Scorpio. They could be falsely coming in to see what you're up to. Like they're trying to be sneaky. Like what's going on in your world? Are you seeing anybody? Are you dating? Are you engaged? You never know. I mean, this person, I feel like this person is trying to be nosy. They may say that they miss you or they miss your face. And you're like, sure. They could have said, we both know I'm not the one for you. They could have literally said that. We're just not meant to be. And then, you know, when pretty much shit hits the fan for them in the third party, then who do they come running back to? Oh, Scorpio. Clarifying the Ace of Swords. They're afraid to contact you, but they will. They're afraid to tell you in truth, even if they've reached out and they haven't told you the truth of what is going on between them and the third party, that they're disappointed, things may not be going well, you know, and then somehow this person might play the victim, you know, and then it's like they expect you to feel sorry for them. Oh, that's too bad. That's just too bad. Yeah. I can hear the conversations in my head. Trust me. They can't stop thinking about you. Clarifying the High Priestess. It's their intuition. Their intuition is, you know, kicking in. Just being near you is intoxicating. They could come in with some real flirtatious energy and be like, God, you know, I miss the sound of your voice. I miss the passion. And you're like, oh, Jesus, you know, and that's where that Ace of Wands is coming in, because this person's also thinking about you on a sexual level. And even though you might have put an ending to it, or they put an ending, now they want a new beginning. And, you know, this person could be bringing in their troubles, their problems, that, oh, the woe is me, third party situations didn't work out, blah, blah, blah. But you knew that was going to happen, Scorpio. You knew that. I left you before you could leave me. A lot of them did. Because they couldn't handle it. They couldn't handle a mature connection. They couldn't handle the truth of what they were feeling. They were all up in their head. Because there's not a lot of cup cards going on. I mean, I got a Page of Cups, but that's like a breadcrumbing. That's like a breadcrumbing card to me. I replay our conversations over and over again. So even if the connection between you and this person came to a closeout, okay, they can't stop thinking about you. So in turn, it's driving them to look at past text messages and maybe even listening to voicemails. And some of you just flat out block this person on every single level. I wish I could share my good news with you. Their good news, in a way, but they could end up playing a little bit of a victim, is their good news might be the, oh, guess what? I'm single. Hey, haha, I'm single again. But in truth, they hid who they really were from you. We got a false person. They weren't being authentic nor transparent. And then they may come in and say, but I love you. I love you. I love you unconditionally. And you might just be like, uh-huh. Yeah, see, something's going on in their mind. They're thinking about you. They can't stop thinking about you. So they're hoping, some of them are hoping like you're gonna run into them somewhere, the grocery store, maybe the gas station. It's when they're checking out. They could be scanning the room, scanning the bar, see if you're gonna walk in through the door. Yeah, this person I feel has got regret. And they're thinking about you. But for a lot of you guys in the business world, you know, especially with entrepreneurship, guys got to buckle down and just do it. Stop overthinking. Stop putting all of your emotions into this. Drive your emotions in a different way. The passion and desire to succeed, the willingness or the willpower to succeed, which would be coming through the Ace of Wands. Okay? It's time to not be timid or shy or weak anymore, Scorpio, when it comes to your dreams or goals. You have to feel this like deluge or a tsunami of the driving force within you to say, you know what, I don't care what people think. I'm going to go the distance. I'm going to remain silent. I'm going to go ahead and make this success happen. And I'm just going to explode on the scene. And you can go into, when I look back at the power of the numbers, the 4, 6, 7 equaling up to the number 17, getting to that quote unquote, that star status. Some of you guys will become a celebrity. You may end up being known globally around the world, you know, for what it is that you do. It could be a YouTube channel, it could be Instagram famous, TikTok famous, you know, a product or a service or your website. Okay. So for those of you in the beginning stages, listen, you have to figure out your purpose. What is your why? WHY. What is the why of your driving force? What makes you thrive in order to go the distance and succeed and get you into that 9 of Pentacles? Because after the 9 of Pentacles comes the 10 of Pentacles, which you're really going to get that foundation, structure, stability, and the Ace of Pentacles, because it's like that sudden wealth, you know, the sudden wealth card. Okay. And you've got great fortune. Now, when it's your time and you're in that type of position where you're kind of busting out on the scene, Scorpio, with what it is that you're doing, yeah, eventually it could end up attracting this person back towards you. It could end up taking your person away from the third party as well in order to draw them back towards you. Just saying. In some scenarios, it could happen that way. But in the meantime, as always, focus in on numero uno, meaning you, number 1. If Scorpio's not happy in the house, nobody's happy in the house. You know what I mean? So your happiness is at the forefront as well, Scorpio. And this person, they're tiptoeing. What I'm feeling here is that they're tiptoeing around to figure out how they are going to possibly get on your good graces, because they could see you, you know, rising to the top, or you're making bold moves, you're bossing up, your life is changing, you know. So this person could end up feeling, once you turn the tables around, Scorpio, and you are in this thriving self-empowerment, it could really end up intimidating this person. I feel like in some regard you've already intimidated this person. That's the reason why that they shied away. They shied away from the connection and thought it was just too much to handle. They couldn't handle it because they were immature. Their communication's immature. But it's like for some of them, I think they went through a split or a separation or a breakup because I feel like they want to tell you that they're single, but they're trying to figure out how to express the truth. I think it's going to be very difficult for this person to confess the truth, that your intuition was spot on in regards to them moving on to a third party. So, my awesome and amazing Scorpios, if you would like to book a personal reading with me and do it through the power of the numbers, you can hit me up at bluescorpiongifts@gmail.com, and my amazing assistant Victoria will book you for that personal reading. But until next time, take care.